I contacted Eureka Miniatures the other week in regards to I'd bought a few of their small amount of their Dark Ages miniatures, which I put up on a YouTube video and got for $3.25, and they were really impressive, I thought. And I actually just sent an email to the owner, Nick, to ask him about if he could choose 10 random figures for me that I could buy, just to showcase some of the quality that they're putting out. Because until I stumbled over his website looking for Australian miniature suppliers, I didn't even know these guys existed, and I'm in Western Australia, so we're quite a way away from anything. And in response, I got this awesome email back, and he sent me a glad bag full of stuff. And I got 13 miniatures from a variety of ranges. So these are the miniatures that came. These first two here, they're actually 15mm miniatures. This guy is British. He's got what looks like a Sten gun. This other guy is a German, infantryman, I think. I'm sure someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong. In the 15mm range. These are absolutely awesome. So I just thought it was amazing because I didn't think companies did stuff like this anymore. And I also got a catalogue, which is totally amazing. They've got a lot of miniatures on their website, but the catalogue is something else. There's thousands on there. So I got these. So I just thought I'd put up a video to show you the sort of stuff that they're putting out. Obviously they didn't come on these bases. These are Games Workshop slotter bases, and I've just popped them on there for my own convenience, because once again I don't really use 15mm World War II stuff, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. They're really cool. I might have to get some. But I also asked him to send me a few odd and quirky things as well. When I was, looking to grab some, and he's done that for me. I just love this guy. I don't know what he's for. He's a frog. He's a one-legged frog with a gun. It's just really cool. They also sell rules and stuff on the site, so I'm assuming that this little fella goes to maybe one of their rule systems, because I'm not quite sure where a gun-toting naked one-legged frog would come in the scheme of most war games. So, but he's brilliant. He's next to do on my painting list. Another one that I really like is this one. I have to be honest and say that I am not 100% sure what this thing is. It appears to be like a 1700 zombie, or he's a very angry soldier eating another angry soldier's head. Well, the guy in front's not angry, he's more, holy shit, let go of my neck. But if you can see that, I mean, you look at that, and that's definitely a zombie. That's like a zombie something going on there. Don't tell me that's not. Look at those teeth. Right, but seriously, check it out. It's just brilliant. It says everything. It's such a brilliant little it tells its own story. I'm not sure what this range is to, but this is the sort of stuff that they've got on their website. And if you're into the quirky, check them out, because they've just got some strange gear. But they've also got some brilliant stuff as well. So this, I think, is... I haven't prepped these yet, so excuse all the flash and crap. But this is from the, I think it's the 28mm, 25 to 28mm modern range. I think that's an American GI, because he's toting a bazooka. It could even be, Vietnam War maybe. Possibly Australian because of the gun there. Looks kind of like an Owen, maybe in World War II Australian anyway. But it's just, you know, it's just full of character, that figure. He just looks absolutely shattered. Once again, that's, you know, obviously it comes like that with just the little metal thing. I haven't taken the thing out for his footrest yet. It's still connected there, as you can see, just because I didn't want to remove that yet until I started painting and basing it up properly. Okay, so that's that one. And then another one, this guy here, not quite sure that he could be anything really. He could be, you know, could be German Africa Corps. It's kind of hard to tell. You know, British Long Range Desert Group. I think that's a Bren, but it could be a GMP. But anyway, that's another one. There's this guy, the Centaur. Just zoom out a bit. He's another one that I thought was really great. And I quite like these. They're not like oversized like a lot of the other miniatures. Like, they're quite true to scale. He doesn't look like he's got a fat ass. You know, any sort of fantasy setting, ancient Greek setting, you know, where you've got myths and legends coming into it. But that's another one. I just really like that. Got a good sculpt, that. And there's this lady. Quite like her. Could be anything. You could be looking at definitely, I'm saying, you know, of Asian appearance. That lovely sword there. Beautiful clean flowing lines on it. I really like this one. This will go with my I think in my samurai diorama. Though I think it's probably more Chinese than Japanese, but you know, what you gonna do? I really like that figure. It's brilliant. It's another one that's a kick-ass sword she's got there. Now we've got a couple of proper actual wargaming ones. Don't ask me who these guys are, because I really don't know. I think the dude on the left's German, Prussian, but don't quote me on that. But these guys have just some brilliant detail. I'll bring it up if you can see that. Some brilliant detail there. It's just excellent. That's some of their. That's 25, 28 millimeter. Same with this little fella here. Here's another one. You know, it could be 17. You know, late 1600s, early to mid 1700s, perhaps. It's just another one. Lovely detail. And then finally, sci-fi range. I think this guy's 20mm. It's a 20mm sci-fi range. So just so you can see him against, say, the lady. It's a bit, yeah, there we go. It's a bit hard to tell there, but she's quite a bit taller. So I'd say he's the 25, maybe a true 25 or a large 20mm range. And this guy's, I don't know, some form of, like, could be anything: Starship Trooper, Storm Trooper. Whoops. etc., etc. But he's very good. I like him. Just, you know, the details not bad for such a tiny figure. As for prices, I think these guys, the little 15mm guys, they're only about 70 to 80 cents each. These 20mm guys, I think, are a couple of bucks. You know, $3.25 for the 28mm stuff, and I think the Centaur's probably going to go for about, because mounted horsemen and stuff go for around $6. So I'd say you'd be looking at about $6 for him. And so they're the new miniatures that I got from Eureka Miniatures, and I've painted up some of the other ones that I got that I actually purchased last time. These ones are now finished. So this is some from the Dark Ages range that I purchased. Was very happy with these guys, and I've ordered some more for my saga. So that's the range so far. That's going to be their colour scheme, blue and red. And then pretty much, you know, this is what they're looking like now. And I'm very happy with them, the way they turned out, and they were really fun. They were really fun to paint. I really enjoyed the painting of these guys, especially my angry hippie with an axe. He really worked for me. I actually had a blast painting that figure. Yeah, so that's the range that I've painted thus far, and then there's quite a few more on the go. I think I mentioned, I'm not sure whether I mentioned, I picked up some little hoplites, and so I started painting some of those up in an early hoplite scheme. I've managed to pick up the shields here. The basing unfortunately is atrocious. I've just stuck these on very lightly with a bit of super glue, wood glue, because I can't get them right. I think I'm going to have to put them in like on an actual base, set up properly so it looks like a phalanx. That's much too wide apart, as you can see here at the moment. But that's kind of the colour scheme that they'll be going with. I want them to have a bit of a dirty look and feel to it, so they're not pristine. They've got a bit of wear and tear on them. And there's only the shields, and then the shields to paint up with authentic battle damage. Copyright Kung Fu Panda. Oops. Yeah, so that's those ones. What else? Oh yeah, I also picked up off eBay. God, you gotta love eBay, don't you? I love eBay. I picked up this mounted Irma from the Lord of the Rings. Unpainted. Horse was damaged. Like the horse was damaged, so I just painted him up. Was quite happy with the way he came out. And I don't collect Games Workshop stuff, but I really liked him. I used some of that the Army Painter Quick Shade on the horse to give it a sort of shiny, you know, wet, sweaty horse look, and I really like how that worked. I really do. I quite like this Army Painter stuff. The quick shade, I think it was dark tone for the horse, and it's really hard to tell because he's brown, but you know, like I blocked out, you know, the coloured areas, and then it was basically a succession of washes to get it all to tie in, and I'm very, very happy with how that came out. And putting the dark tone stain then over the top of it, just really tied everything together. So, and that took no time at all to paint, and it was quite fun too. So I enjoyed it. And then, oh yeah, finally, last but not least, these little fellas. I actually bought them by mistake because the guy who was selling these put that they were 25mm from head to foot, and I kind of was thinking along the lines of, you know, like from the guy, but they're not. They're 15mm. They're 15mm figures. I did not know who they were, when from. I vaguely recognised this helmet here, but could not for the life of me find out who it was. I thought maybe Persians, Sassanids, Sumerians. No, they didn't have horses. But anyway, something like that. So in the end, I just decided to just give it a go to town and do whatever little paint job I fancied. Oh yeah, there we go. So, and they came up really well. I was quite happy with them. And they were like, I literally think I got these guys for about $2 and they were free. So, you know, 50 cents each, you can't really go wrong. And now they're just a little line of cavalry lining one of my display shelves. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, that's enough rambling for one day, I think. So, thanks for watching. If you like it, please +1. If it's been helpful, please share it. Until next time, take it easy.